सावधिक संकल्प स्वीकृत हुआ। आइटम नंबर 25 नियम 193 के अधीन चर्चा।
सुबह से मांग करता रहे कि चीनी मुद्दे पे चर्चा करना हमारा मांग है सर। शुरू के दिन से सारे विपक्ष हम एक साथ चाहते हैं कि
193 पर अभी चर्चा है।
सर बाहर टीवी में चर्चा होते हैं, हर फोरम में चर्चा होते हैं, लेकिन सदन के अंदर चर्चा नहीं होती। ये अताजुब बात है सर इसलिए हम चाहते हैं कि सर कम से कम विपक्ष को सारे 193 पर चर्चा ये चर्चा का मौका देना चाहिए सर। ये हमारे अधिकार होते हैं कि हमारी देश की सुरक्षा की बात
रिकॉर्ड में नहीं जा रही है। एन.के. प्रेमचंद्रन जी,
थैंक यू वेरी मच ऑनरेबल स्पीकर।
एन.के. प्रेमचंद्रन जी, नहीं बोलने का कोई को मौका नहीं है, केवल प्रेमचंद्रन जी का।
थैंक यू वेरी मच ऑनरेबल स्पीकर।
उनको भी नहीं दिया, आपको भी दिया है।
अपॉर्चुनिटी टू स्पीक ऑन द इश्यू ऑफ अब्यूज ऑफ
सदन में चर्चा करें, महत्वपूर्ण विषय पर चर्चा है, सबके सदस्यों के सहमति चर्चा लगाई। नो, आप शुरू किए।
सो थैंक।
अच्छा, आपका सुझाव, औरों को भी सलाह दो, औरों को भी सलाह दो।
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. First of all, I take this opportunity to express our sincere thanks to the Honorable Speaker for converting the calling attention motion as an 193 discussion. Considering the importance and significance of this subject, the drug abuse and its impact in the Indian society, not only in the Indian society, globally it is a menace to the whole humanity. Sir, you may kindly see the drug abuse is a menace to the society and it peers deep into the structure of our society. It is rapidly moving among the adolescent and youth, and the future generation is under threat. The Global Burden of Disease Report 2017, it says that 7.5 lakh people have died because of the drug abuse in the year 2020. And out of which 22,000 people in India have died in the year 2020 because of the drug abuse. This is the gravity of the situation. This is the pathetic situation prevailing in our country.
Please sit.
And drug abuse is a global challenge, and it is being reported that 5 to 6% of the global population between the age of 15 to 64 years are using drugs at least once in their lifetime. And most of these people belong to the age 15 to 30 years. Sir, the millions of youth, that is the future of India, fall victims of this menace. And abusing drugs impairs the successful transition to adulthood by impairing the development of the critical thinking and the learning capacity and the cognitive skills and the intelligent capacity of the future generation of the country is being totally distracted because of the use of these banned drugs. And further, sir, the adolescents who abuse drugs are reported to have higher rate of physical and mental illness. Sir, the drug abuse is defined as a self-administration of a drug for non-medical purpose in such amount and periodicity which may impair the ability to function adequately and may result in social, physical, or emotional harm. Sir, increasing rate of drug addicts and alcohol is a massive danger prevailing in our society, for which concerns and solutions are required, and that is the needs of the hour. Sir, two issues. First one is the concern, and second one is what are the resolutions for these concerns. Sir, I would like to draw the attention of the Honorable Minister regarding the concerns. Sir, during the abuse, it is seen that it is a complex problem. It is a complicated problem because it is linked with other serious crimes such as the organized crimes, human trafficking, and money laundering. All these are connected with the abuse of these drugs. So this is a complicated, complex situation prevailing in our society. This has to be dealt in a sophisticated manner. Otherwise, we will not be able to resolve this issue. Sir, Article 47 of the Constitution, that is Directive Principles of the State Policy, it is very clearly spells out that it is the responsibility of the states to prohibit the it restricts the use of the drugs. Sir, on the basis of Article 47 of the Constitution of India, we, the Parliament, has enacted two legislations. The first one is Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act of 1985 and Preventing of Illicit Traffic in Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act of 1988. I would like to seek the clarification from the Honorable Home Minister whether these two legislations are sufficient to combat this menace of drug abuse. Sir, to me, it is not sufficient to meet the purpose. Why I will say? Number one, the first reason is lack of political will, political power to enforce and implement the law. That is the first reason. And the second reason is there are some lacunas in the legislation, in the bill. These two issues have to be addressed at this juncture. Sir, in order to address the issue, Government of India should come out with, I am having 7 suggestions. The first suggestion is the Government of India should come out with a national action plan for drug abuse. The government should come out with a clear-cut policy, national, though it is a matter concerning the state, the Government of India under the leadership of the Honorable Home Minister, definitely we can do this initiative from the part of the Union Government to have a national platform, action platform, so as to address the issue of drug abuse, number one. And number two, need for counseling and rehabilitation centers throughout the country, number two. Sir, the gravity of the situation, I would like to draw the attention of the Honorable Minister. Total drug-related cases as per the NDPS Act in the year 2020, 59,806 cases reported in India. Out of which 57,600 cases are reported from the states and 2,206 cases are reported from the Union territories. I would like to draw the attention of the Honorable Minister why it is. See, if you examine it, out of the cases reported from the Union territories, 55% of the cases from the Union territories is from the state of Jammu Kashmir. What it indicates? That means it is having link with the terrorist anti-national forces. Drug abuse is one of the means by which the terrorist and anti-national forces are being encouraged or misled, and the youth is being misled. Because of this, it is well evident from the statistical data from the state of Jammu and Kashmir. So that also, and also coming to the states also, the highest number of reported cases is from UP, number one. Number two, Punjab, then Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Sir, it is an astonishing to see that the literary state like Kerala, now it is facing such a menace, and the state legislative assembly has discussed in a full day discussion, a resolution was passed in the state legislative assembly to combat this thing also. A state like Kerala, which is a small state, is having 4th number of cases reported, that too in between age 10 to 15 years. In the adolescent age, 80% of the cases reported in the state of Kerala, it is being learned that it is between the age of 10 to 15 years. That is, they are targeting the school children. Sir, what are the issues? The third point is regarding the protection and solutions, individuals' attitude and perception. Sir, individuals with a strong belief against the drug use and those with a strong desire to maintain their health are well protected from the involvement in drug abuse. For which I have 2 suggestions to the Honorable Minister. Number one is awareness campaign to be intensified. Intensive awareness campaign has to be brought in. And number 2, the school syllabus, this should be a subject matter, or this should be a paper in the school syllabus. It should be included in the school syllabus. And the next point is regarding the parents. Sir, it is being reported that expecting mother who use tobacco and alcohol have an indirect link with the adolescent substance use in later life. And the next point is regarding the legal legislation. I have already mentioned, sir, the legal legislation and enforcement against the drug abuse should be engaged with regularly as part of our commitment to combat this public health burden. And also, another point, the 4th point which I would like to make is the schedule of Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act 1985 to be amended. Sir, I would like to draw the attention because nowadays, as per the NDPS Act of 1985, a small quantity of ganja, MDMA or charas or something is being brought in or carried. If it is small quantity, it is bailable. The schedule was amended, 1985 Act is subsequently amended in the year 2021, and thereby these offences have become bailable, and the people are now carrying small quantity, and thereby they are getting a liberty to carry it. So I would like to suggest the Honorable Home Minister a drastic amendment to the schedule to the NTPS Act of 1985 is need of the other, otherwise, yes, sir, I am concluding, otherwise it will be increasing. And the next point is regarding the availability of these banned drugs is the main reason for the abuse. So the main point to be addressed is the availability of the drugs, banned drugs, is the main reason for having this abuse. So the root cause has to be resolved, or it is to be cut off, for which stringent action has to be taken. The root cause should be cut off so as to have there is no scope of availability of these drugs. And another point is, sir, regarding the sixth one is constituency. I would like to suggest either the Legislative Assembly segment wise or the parliamentary constituency wise monitoring committee and review committee be constituted so as to address the issue. Sir, 1 second, I would like to share my experience. In Disha meeting, this Madam Smriti Irani ji has given a direction so as to discuss the issue of the POXO cases. Now we are discussing the POXO cases in the Disha meeting. Likewise, this should also be a subject matter in the Disha meeting, or otherwise a monitoring review committee at the level of the constituency level, parliamentary constituency level be constituted so that the people representative can also be a part and parcel in combating the drug abuse issue. And the last point which I would like to urge the Honorable Speaker, sir, I would like to urge upon you to pass a unanimous resolution to give a message to the whole nation so as to combat this drug abuse without any political barriers. We have to be unanimous in this issue without having any political differences. We have to fight out this menace. Otherwise, the future generation of the country will be spoiled. Their intellectual capacity will be disturbed. This is, in an indirect way, it is encouraging the terrorists, anti-social, anti-national forces. So a resolution has to be, unanimous resolution has to be passed, and a message has to go from this parliament to address this issue. With these words, I conclude my speech. Thank you very much, sir.